stop. Don't link your bank yet. Because ChatGPT just rolled out a personal finance dashboard for Plus users, and this is either the most useful thing you'll use all year or the easiest way to overshare your life with a machine. Here's the thing. The moment AI sees your spending, it stops being a chatbot and becomes your personal CFO. Wild, right? So today, we're breaking down what ChatGPT actually shipped, what it can really do, the 3 risk zones nobody talks about, and the safest way to test it without regretting it. And yes, we're bringing Claude AI into this too, because you need options. Claude's at https://claude.ai. All right, what did OpenAI actually ship? It's not just some cute budgeting widget. ChatGPT can now connect supported financial accounts, show you a dashboard, and let you ask questions grounded in your financial context. That phrase matters. Grounded. Because it's supposed to answer based on your real transactions, not vibes. But wait, this is where it gets crazy. When you can ask, where did my money leak last month, and get an instant breakdown, you don't just learn, you change behavior. And that's why this is huge. AI plus transactions equals a behavior model of you. Not in a sci-fi way, in a painfully practical way. It knows your subscriptions, your impulse buys, your patterns. It turns chat into a living spreadsheet you can interrogate in plain English. That's a level up from every budgeting app you've ever installed and ignored. Now comes the scary part. 3 risk zones, and the first one is sneaky because it doesn't feel like a risk until you try to leave. Risk zone number 1, data gravity. Once your accounts are connected, your workflow locks in. You'll start asking finance questions daily, and the switching cost isn't money. It's habit, it's comfort, it's trust. And if you're thinking, okay, I'll just use it lightly, plot twist. Nobody uses it lightly once it starts feeling accurate. So what's the move? You keep a second brain. That could be Claude AI, again, https://claude.ai, where you can do analysis by pasting exports instead of linking accounts. Not as frictionless, but way easier to control. And that takes us to risk zone number 2, the one that can cost you real money.
Risk zone number 2, confident wrongness. This is the part people don't want to hear. Even if an AI is grounded in your transaction data, it can still misunderstand it. And finance isn't like writing emails. Numbers bite. One bad assumption about your cash flow, and suddenly you're optimizing yourself straight into an overdraft. Here are the classic traps. Transfers that look like spending. Refunds that get misread. Credit card payments that get double counted. Categories that are just wrong. So you need a rule. Never trust a summary you can't audit. If it says your biggest leak is dining out, you make it show the receipts. List the transactions, totals, dates. Then you verify. And yes, you should absolutely run the same question through Claude AI as a second opinion. Ask it to check the logic, stress test the conclusion. Claude's here at https://claude.ai. Okay, risk zone number 3. This one's slow, and it's sneaky. Permission creep. You start with balances, then you want bills, then you want taxes, then investing, then you want it to plan your whole life. And suddenly the assistant isn't an app. It's your financial operating system. That sounds cool. Until you realize you're handing one product the keys to everything. So decide your red lines. What will you never connect? For most people, the account that holds your entire net worth, or anything you can't afford to expose. All right, enough fear. Let's talk power, because this feature can be insanely useful if you use it like a pro. 5 power moves, rapid fire. Power move 1, subscription sniper. Ask, list every recurring charge, ranked by cost, and show which ones increased. That's money you get back instantly. Power move 2, what changed? Compare this month versus last month. What spiked? What dropped? That's how you find silent lifestyle creep. Power move 3, goal guardrails. I want to save $500 this month. What categories can I cap without pain? Now it's strategy not guilt. Power move 4. Debt scenarios. Run snowball versus avalanche using my balances. Show payoff timelines. Now you're not guessing. And power move 5. Negotiation prep. Draft a script to call my internet provider and cut my bill. And for scripts like that, Claude AI is honestly a beast. Again, https://claude.ai. But wait, if you connect accounts with no setup, you're doing it wrong. So here's the no regrets checklist.
The no regrets checklist before you connect anything. 1. Lock down your security. Strong password, two-factor authentication, no excuses. 2. Start with one low-risk account, not your whole financial universe. A simple checking account or a card you can monitor easily. Treat it like a test. 3. Set a weekly audit ritual. Once a week, you review. You export. You double-check. You compare. ChatGPT says spending is down? Prove it. 4. Never ask it to do things you can't verify. Forecasts are fun, but your bank doesn't care about fun. And here's the big one. 5. Keep an alternative workflow. If you don't want to connect accounts, you can export statements and paste them into Claude AI to analyze offline. It's not as magical, but it's controlled. Claude AI, https://claude.ai. Now the plot twist. This isn't about budgeting. Finance is just the start. When AI can read your data and talk to tools, the next step is action. Today it's a dashboard, tomorrow it's suggestions, next month it's should I move money automatically. The winners won't be the people with the fanciest prompts. It'll be the people who build systems. A daily 2-minute money check, a weekly audit, a monthly reset. Simple, boring, and insanely effective. So here's my question for you. If you could make ChatGPT watch one part of your money life, spending, bills, debt, or investing, which would you pick? And which would you never let it touch? Drop it in the comments and tell me, would you rather run this in ChatGPT or Claude AI? Because the next video, I'm giving you the exact prompts to run your week like a machine. And once you see them, you won't go back.